Welcome back, guys. So today I had a question from one of y'all. I appreciate it. What is the difference between registration of American Kennel Club versus Continental Kennel Club versus unregistered dogs? And what does it really mean out there? So, all right, buckle your seatbelts because we're going to dive in the world of that registration process for dogs. And so think about it this way. AKC, you're like, they go to Harvard. If CKC would be like community college, maybe at 3 a.m., and one just never really went to school. So first up, we have the American Kennel Club. It was founded in 1884, and it's like the OG of dog registration. AKC has very strict rules. You have to verify lineage, and they don't let dogs date their siblings or parents because, that's not Alabama. AKC dogs can either have limited or full registration. Limited means your dog's for cuddling, not breeding or showing off at Westminster. Full breeding means your pup's bloodline is top tier and eligible for shows and responsible breeding. However, if a breeder offers you full registration without asking what you plan to do with that dog, that's like giving out a Ferrari without checking to see if you can even drive stick shift. The CKC, the sort of registered club. CKC, which CKC? Now there's the Canadian Kennel Club, which is actually really legit. And then there's the Continental Kennel Club, which is, well, let's just say not the same vibe. The Continental Kennel Club, which of course is used by backyard breeders because their registration rules are about as loose as a toddler's shoelaces. You can register dogs without any sort of verified lineage. And rumor has it some dogs are, let's just say, family with benefits. Yep, siblings, parents, cousins, all in the same gene pool, and nobody brought chlorine. That's not allowed in AKC breeding. AKC tracks lineage to keep dogs healthy and diverse and not genetically confused. Part 3. So then there's unregistered dogs. The mystery boxes of the canine world. You might love them to pieces when it comes to their hair, to them, but it's like buying a designer handbag out of someone's parking lot. Maybe it's a Gucci dog. You don't know. Maybe it's just Ganucci. You never know. And there's nothing wrong with loving that rescue. Love those mixed breeds. Love those mutts you get out there. Absolutely amazing dogs. But again, if a breeder is selling pure breed dogs that can't be registered anywhere, that is a huge red flag the size of a Great Dane. Now, how to spot a responsible breeder. Here's what you'll notice if you're actually finding a good breeder. An ethical breeder will be transparent about their dog's living conditions. They'll show you. Offer a health guarantee. Be available to answer your questions, not just after you pay, but the full dog's lifeline. And I'm talking, if it's 4, 5, 6 years down the road, somebody wants to send me a message, ask me a question, I'm happy to answer. Let you meet the dog's parents and see how the puppies are actually raised. And a big one, if they will give you a lineage report and prove their dogs are not related. If a breeder refuses to show you lineage or dodges those questions, that's your cue to grab those treats and run. So remember, AKC, very reputable. CKC, the Continental one, very questionable. Unregistered, mystery surprise. You don't know what you're going to get. If you want a healthy, well-bred dog, go to a breeder who treats dog like family, not like a business. Because the only really breeding you could think, inbreeding you should think about is like that infighting you have at Thanksgiving dinner. So, I appreciate your time. Let me know what you all think. If you have any dog questions, let me know.